It's August finally, and this summer was quite different than usual summers. I feel like we put a lot of pressure on summer to be this fun filled and exciting period in our lives during the year because obviously, like, the sun is out and we're supposed to enjoy ourselves. But sometimes I feel we forget that life is still continuing, and I think I had that realization myself. So I was adamant that this summer I'm going to have so much fun. I'm going to fill my days with relaxing, with enjoyment, and I did do those things. But in the meantime, I'm renovating a house. And if you don't know, I didn't know before I started this whole project how emotionally, physically, and mentally taxing it is to renovate a house. There are a million and one people that you need to coordinate with, and it puts a strain on you personally and also your relationship, because I'm doing this house with my boyfriend and it has been a test, an amazing test. Both of us work full time, both of us have other things that need prioritization, while we also have our relationship as a priority. So when it came to prioritizing things in our life, I think I was a bit in between sometimes of I deserve to rest, I deserve to enjoy my life, but also listen, we have something that we're currently working towards and we need to achieve this. Time is of the essence, we need to have this done. So there was a bit of an internal struggle for me personally to be able to focus on what's important in the moment, and by focusing on what's important in the moment and choosing to be uncomfortable doesn't mean that I am neglecting myself. I had to learn that it doesn't mean because I am not giving myself exactly what I want when I want it doesn't mean that I am neglecting myself. It means that I am choosing my future rather than the present. But I am a firm believer of enjoy the moment, be present, balancing life between fun and enjoyment and also work. But sometimes we need to be focused and disciplined to get to where we want to go. And it doesn't mean because we are currently working towards something, we are neglecting all of the fun stuff. Because to be honest, this experience has been quite fun. And I did experience and learn and grow in multiple areas more than I would have ever imagined. And you're renovating a house, like, I had no experience, my boyfriend had no experience, so you're always trying to figure things out as you go. You're managing a lot of people, you're dealing with a lot of people, you need to make a lot of decisions that basically you are not the most equipped person to do, but like, you have to take ownership, and it did help me grow. It pushed me to a level that I felt grateful that I'm actually going through this experience, because I think it made me more determined, and I think it pushed me to be more, like, to take more initiative, to be more on the ball, like, to make things happen more. And these are all traits that I admired in people before, and I did have them, but I was a bit nonchalant about them. But now that I am experiencing a project like this firsthand, I have finally grasped the traits. Like, I have finally now feel that this experience helped me evolve. And this is the thing that I needed to learn then with myself internally. Discomfort doesn't really mean a bad thing sometimes. Sometimes discomfort is needed, because with that discomfort, I had to push myself out of my comfort zone. I had to learn things that I didn't know before. And you're not going to learn them if you're not going to experience this specific scenario. So I had to go into this scenario, I had to experience it firsthand, and I had to be uncomfortable doing it because it's the first time I'm trying this out, and it's the first time I'm experiencing all of these things. I had to learn that I have to be okay with feeling uncomfortable. Actually, being uncomfortable in certain situations is good. It's really good for growing, for learning, for becoming a new version of yourself. And I am very grateful that I have this opportunity in my life to be able to do that, and I have this space where I can grow and learn. But I do feel that everyone should look at and try to find something challenging. For me, it's also like doing this is my first video, so for me, putting myself out there, challenging myself, and trying to push myself in areas that I'm still inexperienced in. It is very frightening, it is very scary, it is very uncomfortable, but I know that in the beginning I'm going to feel all of these big feelings, but the more I do it, the more I will relax, the more I will get better, the more I will learn, the more I will see myself grow, and the more confident I will become. So I do urge you to pick up something. It doesn't have to be as massive as myself, like decided to renovate a house like this, but like I do really encourage people to try something that they've been wanting to try, but they're really unsure, or they're already starting to feel uncomfortable even thinking about it. But just for the sake of doing it, just do it. It is the best thing for your own self, to build self-confidence, to build a good relationship for yourself, to do things that are out of your comfort zone. Because once you do it, once you achieve it or not, like you might fail, but you start trusting yourself more, you start becoming more confident, and you start having more courage to try something new again, to push yourself to do something new again. So I urge you, have a great summer. I wish you all the best. Love you all. Mwah.